Greetings, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Welcome back to another stream. I am your lead physician on this particular surgery, Dr. John Wolfenstein, and today I bring you a surgery that unfortunately took a little bit longer than I would like to have my first episode of, but welcome back to the Seas of Vodari. Just as a general reminder, because we are hitting 39 episodes today, almost to 50, Seas of Vodari is a creation by Trilabity Publishing. It is a homebrew setting for D&D. If you want to play pirates and fantasy, this is the best way to do it. Swords and sorcery. Um, well, swashbuckling and sorcery is, I believe, the official term. Um, we, I personally, for one, love this setting. It is the first time I have ever been able to really play that pirate aesthetic that I really like, and play it with any kind of uh, gravitas. You know what I mean? Um, and so I am a huge fan of it. We are playing in this homebrew setting, but I am weaving in my own lore to it, as all good DMs do, and it will be a lot of fun. However, I have some important announcements to make. Number one is you can follow my Patreon for free. There is a tier that, well, it's a followship. It's a following mechanic, I guess, that allows you to follow me and see what I post, and see when I post, but it costs you nothing. You won't be able to see the details for any of the spells, items, monsters, species, or class customizations that I create. However, you will still get to see when I drop stuff, what the title of it is, as well as a few other little choice things. Basically, it's come and support me, and see what you're paying for. I also have added some new things. First things first, behind the scenes content. I am going to start, or rather, I'm going to continue on with my DM checkups. Starting next week, I will be publishing at least one DM checkup every Monday. And this will be kind of more of a recorded video. It won't be live, but it'll be a video that I record at some point in the week. And it will be me giving tips, tricks, and other DM advice to you, my patients. And this is meant to help you guys in your games, in your endeavors, and you can even use it as a player, to kind of understand your dungeon master. And I plan to offer that and a lot of other little interactive things. I also plan to do live streams that just happen to my patrons and my patients. I also now have a Discord, and my Discord is available to all of my paid tier members. The other reason the Discord is important is because starting in a short couple months, mostly because I already have some things finished, I will be asking you, my patients, to vote on a theme for the month. And this theme will dictate spells, items, even species and monsters, probably, in how I design them, what I'm looking to do. In March, the theme is, of course, Lucky Charms and Irish folk tales. Because St. Paddy's Day does fall in March. So during the month of March, you can expect a few things. Number one, you can expect a spell called Lucky Charms. And yes, it is exactly what you think it is. And yes, it does exactly what you think it does. And I encourage you to go out and buy you a box and familiarize yourself with the powers of Lucky Charms. Also, I am introducing the leprechaun subspecies for the pixie. This latest kind of species craze, I like the pixie as a race, as a general race, and I really find it a lot of fun to play. However, there's just not enough variety there for me to have as much fun as I would like. So I've created the cherub, the succubi, and now the leprechaun. So with the 3 new subspecies of pixie, I think you should have plenty of variety, between the fact that you're going to have the celestial, the fiend, and the fae. And yes, I will be dropping both of those in the month of March. Maybe both on St. Patty's Day, maybe not. Maybe one the day before and one the day of. Who knows? Also, I would like to announce that I am focusing a little bit more on other content. So, for example, the spell and all of these tiers will still be happening. However, you will see me dropping homebrew materials for other games, specifically Pathfinder 2e. I plan to upload my spells as Pathfinder spells. I plan to do all the work for you and all the conversion for you, as well as the items and some of the monsters. But that is still in the works. Heritages and ancestries, such as with the species, will be a little bit harder because it's a little more involved. But for the first 3 tiers, spells, items, and monsters, you can definitely expect to start seeing Pathfinder 2e stuff crop up. Maybe I'll design a archetype for the classes. Maybe that's something I do, but honestly, I am a little up in the air. But also expect to see Vampire the Masquerade start getting my own little homebrew stuff. Little homebrew disciplines and homebrew predator types. All kinds of just fun, neat little things. And I hope that you will all continue to support me. I will have for the other games like Vampire that don't fit into every category, I will share it in every category. That way, nobody is missing out. Also, I have nearly finished work on my first ever PDF book, full of all of the amazing spells that I've created thus far. It will be a D&D 5e only thing for now. However, you can expect it within the next 2 months. I am happy to say that I am finalizing. And so, last but certainly not least, my different tiers, as you can see, they have been on the screen, and I welcome any and all support, even if you just follow me for free at PAX Professional DM Services at patreon.com. But without further ado, we shall begin with the recap of the game. So, when last we left off, our crew of adorable, scary, horrific misfits. Well, some of you are adorable, and some of you are eldritch monsters, and some of you are Reeve and Mako.
Somewhere in between, we're on the scale of adorable to eldritch abomination, right?
Yep. I mean, there's spectrums to things. But as we settle in, you guys last time managed to find some interesting information. The first of which is you discovered what was kind of clogging up the pipes and the waterways underneath the Tinker's Guild, or the Alchemist Guild, excuse me. Mm-hmm. In your explorations, you also discovered a orc who, an orc corpse that had solved a very interesting dilemma and had made pretty much an atomizer for liquids. This includes, but
I thought the corpse wasn't the orc.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was not the orc. It was.
I remember the orc is one who made it, and they laid a trap, and the trap is the person who.
Indeed, the trap
set it off.
The corpse is the unfortunate who set off the trap. That is correct. I am
trying to capture the orc because the orc was working as a janitor, Because that's how Mako got the impromptu Tinkers and Alchemist kit, which was made from several other pieces of each.
Indeed. But thank you for that, by the way. I was like, sometimes I forget things, and it has been a while.
Yeah, it has been.
But
that's what I vividly remember most about last session.
It was a fun session.
Yeah.
But with that being said, you guys found that you eliminated the Khalidu who were lurking in the depths, and were able to drive
One
them
escaped
out.
in a submarine, and in a wall that we couldn't open.
Indeed. So they're still out there, waiting to get you. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. Just like those sharks that are always in the ocean that just haven't decided to eat you yet. But don't worry, they're going to. It's my favorite hashtag. Hashtag stay the fuck out of the water. I don't even trust friggin' pools anymore, man. And they made a whole horror movie about people getting murdered in pools.
Oh.
Maybe you shouldn't watch horror movies then.
Oh, I don't tend to. The only horror movies I ever watch with any consistency are slasher flicks, because those are just people being people.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually the saddest part, is the horror that is evil people being evil people, is just more easily digestible than, other versions of horror.
Yeah, Final Destination.
Yeah, Final Destination. Death is out to get you, because it's mad it lost. Like, death is petty. Also, if I come up missing in the next couple days, you all know why. But
pools or death?
Yes. However, as you guys made your way through the tunnel system and through the now purified waters that you all had a massive hand in purifying, you find yourselves in basically a dry dock. Again, it's that kind of location where submersibles are built and then slid into the ocean.
Lowered in.
Yeah. And you can see that there is indeed a submersible in the process of being made. You're not sure what guild it belongs to, whether this is the Shipwrights Guild or the Guild of Fuels. You're hoping it's the Shipwrights Guild.
We hope.
Because the Guild of Fuels means that this is going to be a lot more of a fight. However, as you were discovered, and as the cry for alarm and awareness went out, intruders were noted, and intruders were said, and you guys are floating in the water as men seem to be going about getting ready to fend off intruders. My question is, what do you do?
We were running sewer maintenance.
Are you asking, or is...
All the alchemists.
No, I'm just yelling that out. We're running sewer maintenance on behalf of the Alchemist Guild.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Oui.
As the cuttlefish monstrosity speaks.
Yeah.
And tries to convince people, I'm not here to eat you!
Yeah, that's reasonable. I'm not great at that for that reason.
Let's make a little thing. Let's make a little check here. I hear a feline.
Yeah, my cat Skelly. Why are you yelling at me? No one cares. We love you.
That's a sentence. So as you shout out to the people who are, holding...
frantic or anything. Like, this is a fact. This is what we were doing.
Yes, you still need to raise your voice to be heard.
Yeah.
It is loud. But as you do so, and as you raise your voice in order to be heard, it doesn't take long for a few of the people who have run up, and, are clearly ready to do something, then kind of hear your,
explanation.
Yeah. Your explanation, and seem to, pause, and, they, gesture, swim over here, nice and slow, like.
I would.
Alright, Melly is swimming towards the edge of the pool, where there are some ladders to, get out of the water. Mako, Niafta, Reeve. Do you follow?
Yeah, I'll swim over.
Alright.
What?
And I'm assuming
You cannot
Niafta,
have an energy drink. Sorry.
I'm assuming Niafta and Reeve, you also. And so as you all get to the sides and the guards, alright, now one at a time, climb up the ladders nice and slow, and then put your hands where we can see them.
I do so.
Alrighty. And
after I get to the point where most of my body is out, I have to take a minute to transform my legs.
you inform them, and then you do so. Which a lot of them are kind of shocked by. Clearly they don't have much experience with Tiburons.
Fair.
However, as Niafta and Reeve bring up the rear, Reeve, I imagine you also take a minute to turn your tail back into legs.
Double check to see how long it takes. It shouldn't take that long.
About
I
an
think it's
action for me.
Yeah, it's like an action or best action.
Are we bringing up the rears?
I'm going to fight. Yeah, transfer.
Sounds like we
tail
got
back
some
to legs.
trouble rearing its ugly head.
I'm going to leave this call.
What? Are you trying to say you didn't miss this?
I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna go back in the water.
What?
I want to go back in the water. I will be Free Willy!
Where are you going to go?
I don't know. Anywhere but here.
So yeah, for you it's a bonus action, so okay.
Ooh.
Nice. So as you all climb out of the water, you're all kind of wet. Obviously, you've been swimming, drowned rats. The guards kind of look.
Except most of us are aquatic minus Niafta.
Yep.
Yeah.
Niafta is the only non-aquatic person here.
Yep.
Yeah.
But she can swim!
Yeah.
And she had a potion of water breathing active.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to have something like that somewhere.
So it's useful in a water world such as Vodari to just have, a water breathing potion just in case.
Just in case.
Or, maybe a bike that is enchanted to be water walking so you can cross all the oceans on a bike.
Hi, Aokiji!
For those of you One Piece fans, you're welcome.
Mm.
Not quite how he...
But, as you, as you all, get out of the water and are taking a look, these guys don't look like military. In fact, the weapons they brought are very simple flintlocks. These are considered simple firearms. And as you like see it, you remember the Guild of Fuels definitely seemed more militarized. So there is, some hope that you're not dealing with the Guild of Fuels specifically. After all, you're pretty sure that if you were, it would be a lot different. However, while you are being looked over, eventually you hear someone call from way behind everybody. What's all this then? And you all turn and look and see a Grindilo suction cupping his way towards you guys. Just for... I wonder if I have a handout. I think I did. I want to say I did.
Are they going to the octopus people?
Yes, the octopus goblin people.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ooh.
I was pretty sure I had some art around here somewhere. Yes, here it is. I do have lots of art.
Nice.
Well, one of the things the Seas of Vodari Kickstarter did was give lots of artwork to use. Just need to find right one. And here we go. This one'll do. Huzzah! Demon God, welcome. Thank you for joining us, and hope you like what you see. Although I do apologize, I delete messages with Discords in the name. Pro, could you take care of that for me? It won't let me. This is a general idea. Rindy, though.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Neat.
It looks like a shark octopus.
A little bit.
Kind of, yeah.
But
It's not actually letting me delete the message, so.
yeah, it's not letting me do it either. It's weird.
Oh.
But this particular one is not quite so built as all that. Instead, this particular one is actually pretty slender. You assume it's a he, because there's no reason to assume it's not. Mostly because, again, chest
Fair.
full exposed, and this one is wearing a kind of similar skirt or kilt, but
Yeah.
this one has a lot of little trinkets and gizmos and doodads on it. And as they are entering, everybody kind of backs up, and you can see that more of this Grindilo, and there's even a couple of their tentacles that are artificial. You can tell that they that they are mechanical in nature. Probably, you can kind of guess that this might be from an accident or some kind of experiment. It's really hard to say.
But some of his tendrils are artificial, part are all the way up.
Exactly. But as you look at him, everyone turns and kind of looks, and one of the guards, "Oh, boss! Thank goodness you're here. We were having some troubles. These intruders just showed up in the grates." And you can see the...
Ain't no troubles to be had. Just unfortunate circumstances.
Huh. And who sent you here exactly?
It's not exactly
We
we
were
were
doing-
sent here. We were working for the Alchemist Society, clearing out the sewers. There was some nasty stuff down there, and well, they ended up spitting us out over here.
Oh, yeah. The Alchemist Guild. Yeah, we've been sharing a sewage space with them and the Guild of Fuels for some time. Alright, well that story checks out, but until such a time as I confirm this with the leader there, you don't mind being guests, do you?
I don't mind at all. Only question is, can I get a clean glass of water? That's some muck that we had to clear out, and I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
Ew.
That we can arrange. Come with me. And, don't try anything foolish. And with that, he leads you off. Meanwhile, he looks to one of the other guys. This one appears to be wearing like a kind of suit. Granted, he's got overalls that are smudged and full of oil stains and other such things. Very grimy. But he looks more like management material. And he's, you can hear the conversation. Go send a runner over to Nicodemus. Make sure that we're actually dealing with what they say we're dealing with. Can't have that windbag coming in here trying to sneak out with more of our plans again. I still lost a fortune on that shredder design. Yeah, sure thing, boss.
Mm.
And with that, you're guided to what is essentially a brig. There's jail cells, and they gesture to a different one for each of you. You can all see each other, though, because they're, like, facing each other. Each one of you to your own, if you please.
To what?
Well,
Sorry.
on into my cell I go.
To your own cell.
No. Yeah.
Again, it's like every prison movie ever where it's like a holding tank and there's just bars and you can just see each other.
Yeah.
And as you settle in, he kind of looks. Bring our guests here food and clean water. And bring me a wand of drying.
Oh.
Be a wand of drying.
Indeed. And as you all get settled in, the doors are locked. In a few minutes, a meal is brought. The meal is a simple fish soup. Smells very delicious. And tastes even better. You're also given a cup of coffee and a glass of water. Along with a loaf of brown bread.
You cut out there a little on the third item.
Sorry. Soup, coffee, water, brown bread.
Okay. Sorry.
No worries. And again, everything tastes good. Except the water, which obviously has no taste.
Mm.
But
Water's flavor is based off of its temperature.
mm-hmm.
Yes and no?
And
That's complicated?
and remember, all tea is hot leaf juice.
What about
Just don't let Uncle Ira hear you saying that.
But there is also
Coffee
cold
is
brew.
bean juice, bean water.
Coffee is just bean tea.
Bean tea!
Yes. However, it is the superior beverage. America.
Yes.
Merc. Did you know? I think it's Sweden or something. I forget what country. I'll get back to you on that. The second biggest consumer of coffee in the world.
Oh yeah, it doesn't surprise me if it would be Sweden. But once you're all fed and hydrated, the Grindilo kind of looks. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Archimedes. I am the head of the Shipwrights Guild and master inventor here at the guild. So I'm gonna need you to swear an oath that you won't tell nobody about the submersible you just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Lips is sealed.
Yeah.
Good.
What submersible?
I like that answer. Anyway, pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am formerly of the Tinkerers Guild, but when the chance to become head of the Shipwrights Guild came, I couldn't resist. After all, it was my brilliant engineering of the duck ship that allowed me to, well, take the spot, so to speak.
Ah.
After all, the Shipwrights Guild is whoever can build the best and most revolutionary ship design gets the title. So we're constantly changing guild masters.
Yeah, well, here's hoping you keep Guildmaster as long as possible.
Well, I've been able to sail off the duck ship success for about 3 years now, going on 4, and nobody's come up with a design to beat it. And with that submersible out there in the dry dock, once we get it working, you better believe I'm going to secure it for another 10. And he actually, seems to get animated. You see, that there is what I'm calling a submarine. It goes under the water like a fish, right? And it's even has a tail like a fish. And so it moves very naturally. And it's not got a lot of electrical components, so that way it doesn't disturb any of the aquatic life. And it can withstand crushing pressures. I can put them things in the darkest places of the ocean once I get the design right. I mean, that's why it's, spherical like that.
It's a great idea, but I do gotta ask you a question about it, though. How are you gonna get air in it for the people that need air?
See, that's part of the trade secret I can't tell you, but let me promise you that it involves tanks, magic, and a little bit of know-how. That's what makes my design so revolutionary, because, yeah, there's been submersibles designed before, but mostly those are just pods that you put, a Warforged or a Construct down in to go do basic grunt work at the bottom of the ocean, and then you just drag it back up with a big old winch.
Yeah, but then you get them hearing all these songs from down below, and you gotta deal with that under the sea bullshit.
Exactly. And you never know what'll mess with a Warforged spring. And not to mention, Warforged sometimes crack under the pressure if they're not well made. So, honestly, it's not very good work. But with the submarine, I plan to have a couple different designs. One for exploration, one for military applications, which I'm sure Graf will love to try and steal from me again. And then, of course, one for excavation, because there's a lot of stuff we ain't seen at the bottom of the ocean. I mean, let's not forget, Vodari used to be a much bigger place. It used to be not so many islands. And besides, if I can bring stuff back up from that ancient time, maybe it will explain how we can, proceed into the future.
Admirable.
Well, I wish you the best luck.
Thank you.
As someone that comes from down below, I don't want to see none of it again.
Yeah, well, I'm right there with you. I may be a surface dweller now, but I'm still a Grindylow, so I was born way down in the dock. I don't miss it.
Is that how you get the lowdown on all the newest things?
That's a good one. But anyway, I spent my early days being a tinkerer and adventurer, and unfortunately, it cost me a few of these. And he holds up his mechanical flippers, or tentacles. But I think these replacements do nicely. He then kind of smiles. So, you say you were working for Nicodemus to clear out the sewers and fix his filtration problem, I guess. He's been telling me that he needs a new water filtration system, but I told him there ain't nothing wrong with the old system. We haven't received any warning lights, and he says that it's supposed to be polluting, but we ain't noticed it in the dry dock, and we're connected. So honestly, we weren't sure what he's talking about.
A grinding machine was clogged.
Probably the filter. What was it clogged with?
You ever heard of goop that makes you sick?
I mean, there's lots of
Just
goop
by
that makes you sick.
touching it?
A pipe wrench.
Well, that definitely sounds like sabotage. As for goop that makes you sick, there's a couple different options. I remember some time ago the Science Guild was messing around with something they called biogel?
Biogel.
This gunk was so thick that nothing could walk in, not even one of us. And anytime you touched it, something bad happened. There was a minute where I touched it, and I guess I got lucky because it hurt like a some bitch. But then, there's some acids that didn't really stick on me like they usually do.
I grew a third leg, and not in the fun way.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like the old reports we got about that biogel stuff. It's supposed to be really nasty. I thought the Science Guild stopped working with that shit years ago.
Some of the filtration filters seem to be pumping it out.
Now that's interesting. I know the Alchemist Guild pretty much abandoned biogel product. I wonder if the Science Guild is working on it again. And why? They kind of wrote that shit off as a failure back when it turned one of them into a 4-armed, 3-headed mutant who went on a killing spree and, well, had to be put down. That was 10 years ago.
So if they could make it so that it would do something like that all the time when they wanted it could make some real interesting propositions. Say you drop a couple of unwanted individuals on a different island and you make sure them vials pop on them. Well, you got yourself something that's going to try and clear the island.
Oh, man. It's that graph again. I keep telling the smaller guilds we need to unite and become a conglomeration, a council of guilds. And we need to stop the Chancellor from just letting the 4 guilds rule us all. But the Guild of Fuels right now is the kingpin in charge, because they make the most money and they have the most influence. Pip's a close second, as she's getting engineers and clockwork artificers and all kinds of things. But
They tried to kill her.
Say that one more again, Reef.
They tried to kill her.
Yeah, that don't surprise me none. I always told people Graf is fucking crazy. But he just shrugs. I'm just I just hope that Halas just gets his shit together.
Yeah.
Then again, Nicodemus is the only one who's really in the question here as part of the Alchemist Guild. But
I've been here less than a week and I've already seen more fucked up than I want to in a lifetime.
Yeah, I just don't know. And he kind of just shakes his head. Well, if Nicodemus clears you guys and you were really helping him out, then by all means I'll let you go. So tell me, you know about the trouble with Pip, and the Guild of Fuels, you guys planning to do something? Like, has Pip started officially moving?
I'm just your usual druid that walks around and causes some trouble where it needs to be.
Oops, someone died.
Well, I hope she is, because, quite frankly, the rest of us are getting fed up with what's going on. After all, it's interfering with money.
Well, if I get the chance, I'll make sure to let Pip know that you're on the side.
We're all on her side. It's just a matter of some of us can't be so openly. After all, I may be... Look, I'm the head of the Shipwrights Guild, and there's a lot we can do. But we're a small guild compared to the main four. Now, don't get me wrong.
Here's hoping we can get things to blast off real soon.
He then kind of looks. So, what are y'all's names?
Mako.
Mierda.
Reeve.
Huh. Alright then.
And that one over there is Melly.
He nods. It's a pleasure to officially meet all y'all. Sorry I couldn't be under better circumstances, but, I tell you what.
I mean, a group of strangers shows up in your, well, I'll say your yard, and sees something we ain't supposed to see. I have the same reaction.
I'm glad. But, you know, I do have something in mind. So, you all are, helping out Pip, I'm sure, and doing so on the sly, right? Well, allow me to, he kind of smiles. Allow me to expand your horizons a bit. So, I know that there is a, let's call it a storehouse for the Guild of Fuels. It's over in the factory district. For those of you who don't remember, that's number 4 on the map. The factory district is home to, you know, factories and storehouses, day, night, chugging along. But one thing is the fuel refining plant. Now, I'm not saying that I may or may not have schematics to get in there and cause a little damage. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm also not saying that maybe I have some improvised explosives that might do, you know, a little bit of damage. I'm not saying that.
You know, it's just a hypothetical. It's all hypothetical.
Exactly. What I am saying is that if you wanted to stick it to Graf and you wanted to hinder his efforts, that would be where and how you do it. Now, you know, I'm also not saying that if you were to do this, you know, there would be a monetary reward in it, you know, maybe some specially designed gizmos or gadgets designed by yours truly, you know. I'm not saying that. But, you know, for
just a hypothetical.
Well, for friends, you know, I'm very friendly, and I like to give gifts to friends, and, you know, I'm a gift-giving kind of guy.
I see. That's your love language.
Exactly. I mean, I can't really... A lot of people don't like getting hugs, he says as he lifts his mechanical tentacles.
I mean, I like hugs. My main issue, Nothing against your Grindylow or anything, but every time I've had a Grindylow hug me, I've lost a bit of skin.
I mean, just a little bit. It's it grows back.
Oh, when you lose skin in places you didn't want to lose skin, you get a little cautious.
Hey, I hear you. But look, I'm not saying all of this. What I am saying, though, is if you're looking to do some work, maybe on our way out, I walk you past the storeroom, bada bing, bada boom, some things get lost in the shuffle. Maybe my guys are a little careless sometimes. Don't do proper inventory.
Yeah, you never know what goes missing off of them shipments sometimes. So much supply, it's hard to tell sometimes.
Exactly.
Sometimes.
See, he gets it. And he looks to you, and Niefta, I know you get it.
No.
He then looks to you, Reeve. You following along there, Squat?
Don't know.
What?
I mean, that's fair. At least you're honest. And it's always better to admit what you don't know than pretend you know and then get yourself in trouble. But look, all I'm saying is that, you interested? You just give me a wink and we'll, things will happen. You're not interested? Hey, we was just talking.
Mm-hmm.
With that, he just kind of,
I think sounds like some fun times. Some need to be had.
I'm glad you see it that way, because I definitely see it that way too. Because there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun and knowing each other and getting to know new friends.
Yeah.
He then seems to smile. And if ever there comes a time where I get my submarine up and running, and you guys want to go visit the depths, I do know of a nice little area where you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Well, yeah, really. I come from the depths, like I said.
I kind of came from the depths. I think.
I mean, probably you did. But
Hard to tell some days with everything that's been going on.
So there's a place that I come from, and it's down beneath the waves. You can get there, and we can get you there. So that's not a concern, and it's a very nice place. It's where I call home. So once I finish my submarine and I figure out how to get y'all down there, by all means, I think I'll get y'all down there. Think it'll be a lot of fun for y'all.
I like the sound of that.
And I have a cousin down there who's looking for something particular. He's looking for so he's looking for a sunken city called the city of Zuroth. And he's been looking for it for a while. But he says he's finally on the trail. So I tell you what, when you get done dealing with Graf and all that, you stick around a couple days. And I'll see if I can't get you down there. And, if you want to make some good money and find some new underwater worlds to explore, I could use someone to test out my submarine and tell me how good it is.
Mm.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Glad to hear it. You then hear just, Oh, Hey!
Oh.
Boss, so, yeah, no, checks out. Ah, excellent. Well, hey, look at that. Y'all good, and y'all free to go. And he walks over.
Oh, I like him.
He walks over
The,
and starts to undo the, latches for your cells.
I'm the guard that just ran up to let him know. I'm gonna give him a gold piece. I like your hustle. I will walk my ass all the way back here once I found out everything was on the up and up.
Well, time, money. He's on a timer.
Let him go.
But yeah. So, listen. I'll work to be setting you up, and my cousin, Selena, she definitely gonna be the one to talk to. But don't worry. You'll hear from me soon enough. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
And with that, he guides you guys outside, and you guys end up on the main map, which allow me to make sure that you're all there. You are. So you guys arrive. Let me put another colored circle. This one will be, let's see, Archimedes would like orange. This one would be, actually, it's not even really a circle, so I need to change it to free. These are in this location. But as you walk on by, assuming one of you guys gave him the wink to,
Which I would have.
let him know that you're definitely in the mood to do this job.
Even if it's something I'm doing solo.
he would guide you to basically something called the storeroom, and he would basically go in with you and gesture. This is my pride and joy. These are the things I like. Over there's the improvised explosives. Over here's a map. And, take a look around. And improvised they are. These things, they look like... You all remember those novelty wind-up teeth that, had the little legs and would chomp?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they look like that. But they're not teeth. They're like little boxes, almost like Jack in the Boxes. They're about a foot. They're about a foot cube. And they do have little legs and a big clockwork wind-up key.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, you know. But as you guys, yeah. Okay. But as you guys are now kitted out with the improvised explosions, there are 3. You are given a map of this. You can see on the city where there's a black circle, and black belongs to the Guild of Fuels. And you can tell where he is clearly labeled the warehouse in question. He then, shows you a map that he has of the innards of the warehouse, or rather the fuel refinement factory. And he just, says, yeah, so this whole place could come screaming down if you just you know, if a little pop off went here, 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 and he basically says, blow it up here, here, and here. And
Yeah, that'd be real inconvenient for him if that just happened to be something that went off there, and there.
oh, exactly. It'd be a horrible inconvenience. I can't imagine what would happen. Oh, the inhumanity of it all. I'd never wish a fellow businessman, a fellow guild hall master, such tragedy to happen. Oh, it'd just be the worst.
Yeah. The worst.
Exactly, the absolute worst. You never want to see it. He says with a smirk. And as he leads you all out, he passes by a box, and inside it's a really large, like, crate almost, and he pats it. You know, I've been looking for some friends to give out some of the stuff that's in here. And, you know, if I found some good friends who are worthy of it and, you know, maybe did me a favor or two, you know, I could give them all kinds of things in here.
But you're not saying that.
Again, I'm just saying, I'm a friendly guy. I like to make friends and give gifts. Call me Father Snow Day.
Okay.
You have no idea who Father Snow Day is? Like, you're 100% sure that's not even a real person, but whatever.
Santa? This is a Santa. I'm not Santa. I'm Crass. What about Santa? There is no Santa. Only Crass. Happy Christmas. Mom.
As you guys get back to the city, however, allow me to change some of this music. Yeah, I'll change that one too. I like this music. This music is not related to Seas of Vodari. This music is actually from the Humblewood. And their Tales of the Humblewood Kickstarter that is finishing up, and we're starting to see our rewards. I'm super stoked. All in all, it's going to be a great time. And this was a banger CD full of lots of good music. But as you all, basically, as you know, you guys are guided back outside, and everything goes back to normal. Well, you guys are allowed to leave and thus continue on with your day. Do you guys make your way? It is just about early evening. So the sun is setting. You guys started this at the beginning of the day. So you guys have been down there a while. And another day is ticking on the clock. But
well, listen, I don't know about you two, but I know I'm probably gonna hypothetically go cause some trouble. It's up to you if you want to come with me.
Normally?
Don't you do that normally?
Get who I am, sweetie.
Sweet, I'm savory. A little salty.
Wait a minute. Did Reeve just get called a sweetie and then go, I'm more savory and a little salty?
Yeah.
Take your point of inspiration and call it a day. That's a very clever comeback for that. I really, that's really clever. I'm not sweet, I'm savory.
This is kind of a thing Reed would say.
I agree 100%. It's still hilarious. And as so you guys have a choice. It sounds like Mako wants to go commit arson. What
I
did,
want to go commit trouble.
Sounds good to me. We're pretty much been waiting for an opportunity like this.
Sin.
This is true. So the three of you are headed out to the Guild of Fuels refinement facility.
Ooh, adventure.
All right. Well, in that case, since we're up to no
Adventure
good,
time. Come on, grab your friends.
no,
We'll go to very distant lands.
no,
Why not?
for many reasons.
It's adventure time.
No. No adventure time. It's arson time.
Fine. I guess I'll just leave. No adventure for me.
Well, you're committing arson, not adventure. It's a different A word entirely.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
It don't make any sense.
I mean, I think it makes perfect sense. I don't know what to tell you. You're just being silly. Like Jenny.
No.
I love you, Jenny. Why don't you love me? Many reasons, Forrest. Many reasons. I feel so bad for Forrest. Bro, that whole movie is like, bro, that's depressing. Like, he got the shortest end of all the sticks.
Hmm.
But, moving right along.
Yeah, it pays off in the end, I guess.
Well, then I'd want that kind of a payoff. I think I'd feel cheated.
Let's
see
this thing, this person, send thing, and go.
What?
I was doing project while also doing other things.
Ah.
Oh.
Multitasking for win.
Heck yeah.
Multitasking for the win!
Yeah.
But with that, yeah, you know what? Let's definitely have you. I have a map. So, as you guys make your way, it doesn't take you long to find the location in question, mostly because it's very easy to find. However, it's a little bit bigger than you were expecting, because it's, again, one of the larger warehouses here, and it actually makes sense because, again, calling it a warehouse is being slightly disingenuous. It's more akin to a factory. And in this particular case, you can see that there's lights on, there's all kinds of things going on. You don't see anyone outside of it, though. In fact, all of the movement seems to be inside of the warehouse. You're not able to see any, like, you're not able to see any workers outside of it, is what I'm kind of getting at here.
Sounds about right.
But you guys are definitely able to see definitely able to see that this is the right place.
Okay.
So the question is how do you choose to approach
To
it?
commit arson. Okay.
Yes, how do you choose to commit
Yay,
arson today?
arson.
I don't know, but let's try and be discreet about it.
Yep, so we're going to start off with a signalable spell slot spent for Pass Without Trace.
Alrighty, so everybody will get to, whenever you roll stealth, you will get to add plus 10 to your roll. Bada boom. Do something real quick. Do 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 do. Don't mind me. Just being weird. And I need to find some things. Some things and stuff. Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
Wands and wings, floaty crowny things.
Lunch.
God damn it.
You're welcome. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, beans. So, sorry for that. But as you make your way, I would like everyone to roll me a stealth check, please.
Making my way downtown, walking
fast. I'm a seagull. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, we do that now? Okay.
And this is at
It has changed the roll 20 a little bit. I'm confused, but I got through it.
I'm sorry, what?
Now that the options, the icons on the top of the roll 20 have changed. It dropped me off for a second.
Yeah, no worries. So it's still the journal icon now looks like a book. So that's where you'll find your character sheet.
Yep.
And then you should be able to pull it up still. It should still appear for you.
Yep.
Well, beans. And then
Want to check where we're again, sir?
stealth.
Stealth. If I roll low, I'm just going to crack.
Well, on the plus side, you all get to add 10 to this because of Mako's Pass Without a Trace spell.
Oh, good shit. Otherwise, I would fuck up.
Well, it'd be a little harder.
It's very rare that I think ahead, but sometimes. Sometimes
I wonder. Let's see here. No, I want this one. There we go. And aha. just want... Here we go. Is this it? It is. Not going to lie, probably is going to get me copyright, but we'll see. I'm not technically making money off of this, so.
Oh.
Well, you know, fair use. Now my internet. Thank you. Alrighty. And there we go. All right. And now I just need to upload. Here we go. Again, I don't know why this would be copyrighted, because, I mean, hell, Blizzard didn't even copyright the Diablo music I've used before. But, you know. By the way, I do love you for that, Blizzard. You do make good choices.
Sometimes.
Well, you know. And plus, technically, I'm playing 2 different audio sounds to create a whole new audio.
Mm-hmm. Just now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Dang it. Alright. So, as you all sneak along in,
Yep.
you guys are able to approach the factory doors, and strangely enough, you find them open. They are not locked, and, you know, again, this comes as a bit of a shock, because, again, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, why wouldn't you, like, lock this place up? However, you know,
Could be a trap.
you know, could be just, you know, forgetful, and it really depends on what they thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
And as you arrive, you guys are able to access the doors. You push them open, and you can hear the working of people. People are here working and tinkering away, refining the processes by which they are manufacturing the fuel that the guild needs and takes full advantage of. As you all enter, there is no sign of anyone in your immediate presence or vicinity, and so you're not, you know, nobody's been discovered yet. And allow me to pull you over to the new map.
Yay, pulling.
Whoa.
Huh. And as you get in, sorry, just finishing up my population. As you guys make your way inside, it's very clear that nobody's seen you yet, so you're welcome to move along. Keeping stealthy, and so rolling stealth checks is encouraged.
Yay! Sneaky, sneaky.
Oops.
Dum, dum, dum.
Remember, kids, in D&D, the DM decides that the next mission is a heist. It's the players who decide if the heist music is going to be Pink Panther, Mission Impossible, or the Benny Hill.
Yeah.
More often than not, it's going to be Benny Hill.
Yeah.
Wake me up when September is.
What the hell? Not even close.
I think that's the point. Chaos.
Fair enough.
I like chaos. Chaos go
everybody
bird.
likes
I mean,
chaos. Embrace
chaos.
chaos.
Chaos makes a lot of noises. Bird just might be one of many.
Okay, let's see how this one is for you.
And that's HP there, and AC there. Alright. And with that, you guys are able to make your way in and begin looking. So, you have two options, to the left or to the right. Where do you choose to go?
What are the options? Left or right? Right or left?
Yes.
Well, shit.
I know, it's a 50-50 choice. How crazy!
Let's flip a coin.
Like, oh my god, how crazy am I?
Oh my lord. How dare he? I'm going to the right.
Yeah. I approve the motion.
Approve the motion.
10,
All in favor of
15,
going right? Aye.
20.
The ayes have it. Alright, so you all
25.
head, I'm assuming you're all headed in the same-ish direction?
I don't know. This is just the direction I'm going.
Well, again, I'm just double checking.
This is the direction of arson. And
one of the things you see,
Okay.
is a tall bronze figure. Looks like a gnome-ish. And, it also very much appears to be, It appears like it has some kind of function, but it doesn't seem to be active right at this very moment. But you wouldn't be surprised if this thing decided to come alive and, mess with you.
I feel like if we trip any alarms, that's what we're dealing with.
Oh. People.
But it hasn't moved yet. So, there is that. Let's see here.
Alright then.
Yeah. But as you guys making your way. God damn it.
Downtown, walking fast.
I'm fast. I'm a seagull. Go fuck yourself.
Yep, I can't. God damn you, Critical Role. Man, you type in clockwork, and there is a lot of shit under clockwork.
Just a
Thinking
lot
back
of
to
really
the
old
plans that we were shown of the place, is there any clue on which direction I should go on for first bomb?
So there is actually. The first bomb, it shows you going up the stairs here, and then around to a massive clockwork kind of machine. And this machine apparently is it works as basically a siphon, where it will bring up up fuel in order to pump it through into different locations.
Okay, well,
these tubes here, these pipes, are connected to tanks beneath the factory itself.
I just had a quick question coming to mind. How do these bombs arm? Do we have a switch? Is it timed?
There's a big clockwork key on the back. Each turn of the key,
so we activate it and run away.
Each turn of the key is 10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But we want to make sure that there's enough time for us. So we need enough time for us to get out, and enough time for that they don't get found, unless we hide them really well. Okay. I'll move on stealthily. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I just can't get the image of this big old shark man doing the like do-do, do-do.
It's a great image.
No, shark goes doo-doo.
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 Big shark do-do.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
Yep, it's either Baby Shark or Jaws, and there is no in between. By the way, to all of you 40K fans out there are space sharks. There is a whole chapter of Space Marines that are all shark themed, and they are fantastic. Easily one of my second favorite sets of Space Marines. But Nyafta and Reeve, go ahead and move close behind Mako, and go ahead and roll me stealth checks. By the by, you guys would have had time to take a short rest, so if you wanted to spend some hit die while you were talking. So.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and roll the 3d8 for healing, because I'm a little fuckered up.
I'm at full health.
Good for you.
Oh, papa. I need to roll stealth again?
Yeah, roll stealth again.
Okay, that's enough to get me back up to full.
Same for you there, Mr. Mako.
Oh no.
Oh no! Whatever shall I do?
I feel like I'm gonna trip over my own, like, partial foot. I'm too used to tail fins! Thud.
And as you meet down at the bottom of the stairs, Nyafta and Reeve, you guys are still very stealthy. But Mako trips, and as he does, he splatters on the stairs, and two things happen. The first of which is a crystalline fox rears its head, and you can see where it was basking in the warmth of a little like fire. It begins to move, as well as a worker, and you realize that this worker doesn't look quite right. And then you realize something. It's a constructed commoner. It looks like an everyday regular person, except that its skin is metallic and its eyes are glass marbles.
Wow, that's advanced.
And it and the fox move to the top of the stairs. And they see Mako. The fox instantly gives a shrill little cry of an alarm, and the person in question seems to be ready to move and try something. However, Nyafta and Reeve, you both have a reaction to this point, because they haven't seen you. Is there something you would like to do?
Second, my grandfather.
I don't know. Like, can we try and jump the person, like the metallic person?
You're a little far away to like jump them, but you can try to attack them and keep them from running off.
But it's metallic. Like, I don't know if my arrows are going to damage them.
Your arrows might. You're not entirely sure about your. I mean, yeah, your arrows would damage them. I mean, they don't seem to have a problem punching through armor, so.
Okay, maybe I would try that then.
Alright. Go ahead and roll an attack roll with your hand crossbow. You have advantage. So we'll take the bigger number here. Reeve.
Hi.
What are you up to? This is not the first time you've seen a glass fox. And it does seem like they're getting ready to sound the alarm.
Muted?
Because I've seen a glass fox before, do I know what their weaknesses are?
Not really. You know that they are Fae hunters, though. Like, they go out and hunt Fae.
But considering that, you know, my partner in crime has one, wouldn't I at least know what their weaknesses are? Like, piercing compared to bludgeoning?
I mean, you know that they are resistant to most non-magical weapons. So, I mean, you know.
I have an idea.
Alrighty.
It's stupid, and I might do it.
Alrighty.
Wait, there's too many things happening. Now that I'm looking at this, maybe it's not a good idea. So, these two things are right here in notice.
Yes.
Mako
But
is
the
on
rest
the
of
ground doing the Peter Griffin.
Indeed.
But this big bitch right here does not notice us.
Not yet.
Ah, okay. Never mind. I will not do the stupid thing I was gonna do, because that would be very, very bad.
No.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to Hunter's Mark this bitch.
Alright.
What the fuck?
Hunter's marked it is.
And we're gonna shoot my mallet arrow, because that bitch is special.
That bitch is special. Not magical, but is special.
We don't have any magical arrows. We haven't had combat in months.
Guess I haven't played in months, so.
Yeah.
You completely sounded like a robot right there.
Domo arigato,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Roboto. Domo.
Domo.
Oh, was I the robot?
No
Shit.
one knows.
was turkey all along.
Yeah.
Well, I was not.
So you do have advantage on these attacks, because this is technically your surprise round. And they don't notice you're there. So your first attack at 23 will hit.
Wonderful. I'm quickly switching to my toggle.
Mhm.
And the other one is an 18.
And will hit a glass fox. So, here's what happens. You have to.
Yeah.
You aim
Yes.
at the commoner, you fire. And your bolt
Yeah.
goes home as it embeds in the head of this thing, and it drops.
Nice. Phew.
And as for Reeve, you
31 damage total.
yes, indeed, and you mark your target.
With the mark.
Indeed, so that damage is not halved because it's magical. And the other damage is 25. So that is
Don't you also need to roll an additional d6 with Hunter's Mark for damage?
that's what happened. That's where
What that little piercing thingy is.
Yeah, the 5 and
Oh.
the 1. That's Hunter's Mark.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah!
And with that, it is injured. And however, the
Whatever.
constructed commoner has not sounded the alarm, and it is just the fox right now. So, by all means, let us roll for initiative.
Okay.
Ooh.
Initiative.
Ooh, we're hunting foxes. Hunting foxes. I wonder if this one will go like me 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 me.
What does the fox say? Ning, ning, ding, ding,
Jesus
ding, ding,
Christ,
ding,
Laura.
ding, ding.
Funny, but Jesus Christ.
You've got the ADHD.
You have to bring that memory up, goddamn.
Oh, I did not mean to click that. I meant to click the information error so I could read what it does again.
Yeah.
What is this point 15?
It's called the tiebreaker. Basically, it allows me to. It decides ties for me, basically. So I don't have to try and, figure it out myself. Reeve, did you want to click your token and make your
It didn't go
initiative roll?
through. Alright, my bad.
No worries.
It did not go through. Let me quickly switch back to normal. There we go. Hi. I'm gonna beat that ass. Nice.
This is poor fox. It's gonna have a good time here.
The fox, whatever it's gonna be saying that it just died.
Insert yowling noises here.
No, it's more like.
Alright,
Glass
it
shattering
is your
sounds.
turn, Mr. Reeve.
Shit, look at that! How far is that? Oh fuck! I have to grab the ruler tool, and I'm stupid with this thing. Okay. 90? Is that what it says? 90 feet? Is that 90?
Yeah, it's 90 all the way up there.
Alright! Now back to the pointer tool.
I will
I
warn you that technically none of them have even seen this yet.
Yeah, right now the only thing that we really have to worry about is the one at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, the fox is the only thing that
Oh,
seems to be engaged.
It's the
Okay.
only thing that has
Ah.
noticed.
Okay, so I'll just do the ballad arrows again. These aren't with advantage anymore, right?
Correct.
Well, either way, I have the hunter's mark on them already, and so that's another.
It's a 26 and a 25 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Let's
a
see.
14 plus 15. That's 20. No, 30. No, 29. 29. Yes, 29 damage.
You're looking at 17 regular bludgeoning, 2 magical piercing. Or 27.
Yeah.
27 non-magical bludgeoning.
Alright, so as you shoot the mallet arrow, this fox begins to break, and then it shatters. And as it does, a pulsing wave of psychic energy comes out. And that's about it. Doesn't seem to affect you,
Okay.
and for now it seems that most things are calm. However, you all are able to notice that you have attracted a bit of attention, and you are able to see that some of there are more of these constructed commoners, and they seem to be paying attention now. And they seem to be looking around like they're going to respond. So you do have a chance to hide here.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, so you retreat back down the hallway you came, or do you go around the stairs here to wherever this happens to lead?
Stairs.
Alright, around the stairs is Niafta's vote.
I can agree with that. Or close by.
Alright.
I'll see shit.
Reeve,
I'm guessing roll for stealth.
are you following along with Niafta and Mako, Reeve?
I don't know. Maybe it might not be a good idea.
Well,
I mean, that's still...
I would like to use my inspiration.
alright, go ahead and re-roll.
It still would have been a 16, technically.
I much rather not crit fail on something
Whoa.
like this.
Do I have to roll stealth again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have been taking damage, so I'm still have pass without trace going. So it's 31 for me, 30 for Reeve, and
19 for Niafta. And so as you guys sneak over here, you guys are able to basically, you're pretty sure that you're safe. You're pretty sure that no one can detect you here. Or at least no one's following you, and there hasn't been any sound of an alarm raised just yet. And as you kind of stealth your way, you actually realize that this is one of the directions in which a bomb needs to be planted.
Oh, nice. Good shit.
happy little accidents.
Yeah.
It is further down this little pathway, though. As you're walking down here, though, you can see that there are crates and there are boxes that have tools in them. You can also see barrels that are, like, leaking black fluid of some kind.
Ew.
Oh, well, at least it looks like there's going to be plenty of places to hide a bomb.
Mm.
I
Five,
was
10,
going to say you should be able to keep moving
20.
your tokens.
25.
And Mako, as you lead the way, you do notice a furnace giving off light and chugging away, and you see a lot of different. You can actually see inside the furnace, and there is a combustion process kind of going. Though you don't see any flames, but you do feel heat. You also note that it is producing light, whatever it is. And inside you can see several barrels. These barrels are metal in nature and seem to be containing something. What you're not exactly sure. However, what you are sure of is the fact that your little message, your little map says to place your one bomb here, and then there's another one on the opposite side of the factory that you need to place as well.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm gonna just hide it away in the corner, so try to get it as hidden as possible.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check.
Wait.
Yes?
Are we leaving the metallic corpse on the floor? Shouldn't we hide it also?
You could, but none of you specified if you were doing that, so, and you also don't know if they have been spotted yet.
Right.
Yay.
If they did already. Did they?
You don't know.
All we know is that they seemed a bit more alert. We didn't actually see them moving, so. But that's a 19 to hide this thing away as best as I can, and I'm gonna set it for 30 minutes.
30? All right.
30?
Okay. Bomb collected. Yeah, from here, I guess we gotta make our way back and be careful around the stairs. See if they looking.
Man, wouldn't it be really funny if we went back and all of a sudden all of them are there in front of the stairs?
You don't put that into the universe.
What about the stairs and about what? Huh?
Nothing. Nothing. No, nothing.
Wouldn't it be so funny if just this whole building was a mimic?
What's a mimic? Oh.
I mean, I already have one player who's suspicious that every door is a mimic, so.
No,
I miss him.
I know, we all do.
that's how my response.
4 more months.
Wow, really? It's been that long already?
Yeah.
Time flies, man.
July 15th is the day he gets out.
Nice. But
I entirely forgot about what had happened, and I was about to be like, "What's going?"
Yeah,
and
no.
then I remembered.
Yep. But anyway, so you guys are able to move back down to the stairs. And everybody can roll me another stealth check.
So
Reeve, stealthy check.
My computer's just being a booger. There we go.
okay, so Reeves got 24, NAFTA's got 29, and I got 31.
Yep. Alright, so you
I am
guys
the
are
sneakiest of sharks.
you guys are pretty sneaky. And in fact, you're so sneaky that you haven't even alerted the metallic sentry that is here and seems to be scanning and looking around for something.
Oh no.
And for our lovely viewers at home, maybe if I
This
can
isn't
find
the kind
it.
of arson I want.
What?
This isn't the kind of arson I want. I just want to commit arson, not deal with tax evasion.
What?
Huh?
Isn't that what we're doing right now?
Evading taxes?
Yeah, isn't that what we're doing?
Technically, this
That
isn't
thing
even
clearly
arson.
looks like taxes.
This isn't even arson. This is terrorism.
I was gonna say technically you're
Listen,
Just a
that
little
thing
bit
clearly
of-
looks like taxes. Listen,
Just
that
a
thing
little
clearly
bit
looks
of-
like taxes, and I'm evading it.
There you go. There is your.
It's taxes.
I say no. That doesn't exist.
We're not like this isn't the secret. You can't just will it into the universe and be. That only works for the orcs and Warhammer.
Daka, 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 daka.
Can't tell me what to do.
Everything needs more Daka.
It has happened.
I am a tank and I will defeat everyone. Boom.
While being purple. For those of you Warhammer fans out there, you're welcome. But, so, as you see it, it just is turning and looking this way and that way, and again, it's rigid, and honestly, the movements kind of look a little silly. But, I mean,
You two do more damage to things than I do without explosives. I'm gonna leave it up to you if we want to see if that thing passes on or not.
is the plan to let it move on, or are you going to try and gank it before it moves off? What do you do?
When you guzzle down sweets.
I mean, yes, that's the next part of the song,
eating
but
as
it was
much
a
as
genuine
an
question.
elephant eats.
Yes, those are the
What
lyrics of
do
the
you
song.
think will come of
This is
that?
becoming a thing now.
I don't like the look of it. You can be disappointed in me all you want, but you know that song's a bop.
I didn't disagree with you. I was asking what your next plan of action is.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
That question is at you
I
too,
have posed the
Nyata.
question. Do we let? My question is: do we see if it'll pass, or do we try to kill?
This thing is, I would like to evade it,
All right.
like taxes.
We're trying to be sneaky.
And the base super sneaky. Oh my god.
Okay, so the hope is it moves on.
Alrighty.
If it doesn't, I'm gonna have action held for a lashing kelp.
As long as it's not noisy or loud.
It's kelp. How is kelp going to be loud?
I don't know how is water loud, but look at the ocean.
Water is a
can
very
we
loud
move
thing. We've all known this.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
has a lot of interactions. But yeah, just
And with
just
that, I
so
rest my-
it's out there.
Kelp is like grass. Grass is never loud.
But the word
Yes, it
loud
is.
is a loud sound. Plants
So
are loud.
if it happens to turn and notice us, that is the spell I am immediately casting.
Alrighty. Fair enough. So I would like everyone to roll another stealth check as you are going to hide and wait for this thing.
Hiding stealthily. Oops, I'm not very good at that apparently.
21.
On the plus side, it turns. And then it turns around. Though you notice that it just turns its torso, like, around. Kind of like how owls turn their heads all the way around. And then it just walks backwards.
Oh,
Okay then.
And it walks up the stairs. and you lose sight of it.
Oh. I propose that we go ahead and try to move like fast, because I have a feeling that they already know something's off, and so they're probably going to start protecting certain spots and accumulating in certain places. It's a wild
Yeah,
guess.
we should probably get across the hall and get back behind that other staircase, because there's another. That's where or another bomb needs to go. I think if we can get the 2 bombs set down here, let them set for a minute, we can always set one on a short timer and just huck it at the ones up there.
Right. But is this mission about destroying this place or killing everybody?
We're just trying to strike a blow to the prophets, really.
So technically, this is about destroying this place. However, you haven't seen a single living person in here.
In person, right? Everything is like machine and construct and shit.
Everything appears to be
It doesn't really
automated.
matter if we give them time to escape, right?
I'm sorry, say that one more again, Yafta?
It doesn't really matter if we don't give them time to escape. Say, because if, for example, we need to have people evacuate in the area or so, it's like you can detonate the bomb first and then the second after a while, like not synchronized all at the same time or one after the other, but I mean one after the other with certain space of time, because one is going to go off, and as the people run away from that area, another one is going to go off, and so it's like,
So far, there ain't nothing living in here, and with the way these bombs was made, we don't have a way to make it so they all go off at the same time, even if we tried.
Oh well,
They're
no,
gonna
but
be
I
going
mean,
off,
we can program that way.
So
How can we program something that's already been built with its own mechanisms?
So what you do know about these
vigor.
What you do know about these things is that every crank of the key sets the internal timer for 10 minutes. So theoretically speaking, if you wanted to move to the second spot and then wait until 10 minutes have passed and then crank it only to 20, you could do it that way. And then the third one you would crank only to 10.
Yeah, but the real question here is who's actually keeping track of time while we're in the middle of trying not to get found?
See, that is the beautiful question.
That's just going to become relevant once we start doing that. Like for now, we're just focusing on being stealthy and get to where we need to get.
Fair enough. Roll me that sweet stealth check as you make your way back around towards the main entrance and then around to the other staircase.
Don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up.
21,
Okay.
27, and...
And Reeves' booger computer.
Maybe it just doesn't like me.
Well then, I
Please work.
think you need a new computer.
31.
31 it
Oh,
be.
it loaded. Alright.
Alrighty. And so yes, you are able to move around and get to the other side. However, as you get here, you notice that this fox is now moving. And so I do need you all to roll another stealth check. This one technically is a disadvantage because there is no cover between the bottom of the stairs and that location.
What happened to my avatar? Sideways.
That's still 25.
Whoops.
So how'd I do?
Yeah, with a 21.
You got
Are we rolling now?
You're rolling another stealth check. This one is at disadvantage, so we'll take the smaller number and we'll still add 10 to it.
Oh, holy fuck! Okay.
Because you are passing through what is essentially open terrain.
That's
Well,
still 16.
Right.
it's still a 16, so on the plus side,
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, dear Lord, for Pass Without Trace.
And how long does the spell last again?
I believe up to an hour as long as I concentrate on it.
Fantastic. Alrighty, and so
Yeah, concentration up to an hour.
nice. Let me double check something. Let me do the thing. To double check the thing.
No.
Arr! 1 for me money, 2 for me shoes, 3 for me pet. Damn it, it was pitchfork.
Pitchfork.
I almost said pitch pipe.
Ah.
Oh, he my chummy tum. Arg! As you all barely managed to sneak by the fox. And again, you find yourselves in a pretty identical hallway.
Same verse. Or second verse, same as the first.
Alrighty.
Doo-doo-doo.
Roll me a sleight of hand check to hide it. And how many cranks?
So about all the technicalities, could we actually do, if I were to, we never actually discussed if we wanted to do this all at the same time or not. But I could do a half crank to set it at a 5 minute interval.
Yes, you technically can.
Okay, then I'm going for 25 minutes on this one.
Alrighty.
The first one we're going to throw upstairs as a distraction. The other two, they're not going to notice until boom. Because that is how chaos works. Sorry, slide hand.
Chaos is what killed the dinosaurs.
I mean, a big meteor, massive freezing, flooding, volcanic eruptions,
Pretty chaotic to me.
the world splitting apart.
I mean, remember what's normal to the spider is chaos to the fly.
Yep.
As a chaos spirit, I enjoy that outlook on life very much.
Ah, so you're what killed the dinosaurs.
No, I was created by the Big Bang.
I mean, I've seen the size of your father. I'm sure it was a Big Bang.
Jesus Christ, Mason.
That was pretty good.
That was spicier than I meant it to be.
Right.
You know he watches these, right?
No, see?
Yeah, I don't know how much he watches, like
Oh no.
what length, but you know he watches these.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no. He has watched and seen at least every single one because I post them on my Facebook.
Love you, old man.
How many hours does he have?
Huh?
That's a lot of hours.
I mean, I don't know that he watches the whole thing, or if he just watches a couple minutes here and there, but he's reacted and watched at least every single one, so... It doesn't tell me how long they watched on Facebook, it just tells me that they watched it.
Oh.
YouTube will give me the minutes.
What's the average on YouTube?
For the D&D streams, about 30 minutes.
Ah, sad face.
Well, again, it's hard to commit to a 3-hour, uninterrupted audio thing.
You're looking at someone who has seen videos that are like 6 hours and has watched them in one sitting.
Yes, but you're
And
not
tell
the
me,
normal.
just what form of neurospicy are you?
Wendigoon spicy.
Did you say Wendy Goon Spicy?
Wendigoon spicy,
No.
because he will post 6-hour long videos and I will watch a whole thing.
Therefore, neurodivergency says,
Oh.
The
I mean, I was
neurodivergence is
diagnosed
what?
since I was a kid.
Same.
I had to take special ed classes.
I didn't have to do that one. Probably should have, but didn't have to.
But anyway, moving right along.
Oh no, I ran out of water.
Oh,
Oh no,
how
you
dare.
ran out of water.
I'm gonna die.
That's okay. Just suffer for a little bit longer.
No.
So,
Oh wait, you're on my phone. I can just take y'all with me. Y'all coming to get water with me?
as you all arrive back at the base of the stairs, your only real plan now is to go up. You gotta go up the stairs, or at least up onto the above platform, so you guys can set the third bomb.
Well, let's get moving.
Alrighty.
Hold up a second. Hold. So these appear. These are platforms that we'd have to get up on top of. Yeah.
Yes.
Are they solid on the wall?
I have an idea.
This is a raised platform, but yes, it is solid.
Wait, guys, I have an idea.
What's your idea? Because
Giving up.
Giving up.
no. Anyway,
Damn, I tried.
we're gonna use spider tactics. Take 2.
We're gonna do what?
I still have a wild shape.
Holy shit.
You're a bad person.
Spider shark.
I am going to turn into a giant spider. Use the webbing to stick the bomb underneath where it needs to be, and we get the fuck out.
Well, so you would have using the spider shape to climb up onto the platform itself is plenty doable. And as you guys kind of move out here, you notice that the fox is gone.
Ooh.
But so you wild shape into a spooter.
Yep.
Which-
Skittering noises.
Don't, please. By the way, at some point I am going to go through Hogwarts Legacy in arachnophobia mode. I already started the save for it, and had the thing turned on. I just haven't kept playing it.
Oh,
What level druid are you?
What level are we at again? We're at level 5.
Alrighty. Okay, yeah, 4th level, you're allowed... Well, okay, climbing speed is never a problem. It's swim speed and fly
That's
speed
right.
that becomes a problem, so... And then your max CR is 1/2.
So I can turn into a fiendish giant spider.
Let's see here. I need the monsters. We're looking at beasts and spider. Alright, yep, fiendish giant spider or technically giant wolf spider. Either or.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the fiendish.
Yeah, of course you would, because you're a horrible person.
no.
Yeah, I am.
Just so long as everybody understands. My own brother is tormenting me.
Oh.
Yep,
Ain't that what brothers do?
exactly.
You're not helping, Niafta!
That's kind of a brotherly thing to just torment each other. I have obtained agua, and I also grabbed myself a cookie.
Cookie?
Yeah, because I deserve it.
I mean, I don't know, why you think deserving a cookie has anything to do with anything, but okay.
Because I worked hard today, okay? I deserve a cookie.
I mean, you can just have a cookie.
I'll tell you what, I shouldn't be having cookies, so have a cookie for me.
I'll grab
Uh-huh.
2 just for you.
Well, sadly, for some
Oh, yeah,
reason,
that's-
I don't have a giant fiendish spider
What about a monstrous
monster, but I do have the giant wolf spider, so you get it. And you're gonna like it.
I mean, a wolf spider is pretty scary. Those things have venom in them. that can
Most
actually
of
cause
spiders are
irritation.
very thin.
Yeah.
Wolf spiders aren't that bad. It's more of just like a stickiness if they like a sticky and itchiness if they bite you.
It's something
Kill-
that you have to fight with yourself.
Kill all of them. Burn them all with fire.
The one
The
spider I'm
spiders,
scared
I
of is
like
the Hudson
spiders in
spider.
summertime because they eat mosquitoes.
I mean, I'm all for killing all mosquitoes too.
Now,
So
the
I'd
one
rather
thing
have
that
spiders than mosquitoes, to be honest.
when I was living in my apartments, I saw one and it was terrifying. It was a house spider or house centipede. I can't with those. No.
Anyway. But so you climb up there, and you drop your wild shape to attach the bomb?
Yeah, would have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
How high? How much of a climb was that up anyway?
about 10 feet.
Oh, that's.
It's not bad.
And I'm guessing I'm gonna need to roll a stealth roll because of Tin Man there.
Yeah, most certainly.
Looking like an Atticus spider from freaking Australia.
Yeah, we don't do Australian stuff.
And Australia is the playground of Satan, and everything there sucks.
They stole our possum though.
They stole our possum? What?
Have you seen an American possum versus an Australian possum?
Yes. Oh, the joke that everything that is in Britain that America has is on steroids, and so yeah, our possum looks like it belongs in Britain, and Australia belongs in America. I got the joke now.
It took you a second, but I'm proud of you.
Dude, I mean, but that's true though. Like, look at the British badger. It looks like it's gonna invite you over for a fucking cup of tea. It does. It looks like it'll invite you over for a cup of tea and some honey cakes. Meanwhile, the American badger looks like it will rip your face off and then eat your children. Like, bro.
Well, because it will. The American badger will, in fact, rip your face off and feed it to your children.
I mean, eat your children, but still.
Oh, that too.
And unless you're the little girl trying to pet a bear,
Stop it, that dog.
that's still one of the greatest. Still one of the greatest videos on the internet, because that's just most Southerners is they ain't got no fear. Can I pet that dog? No.
Can I pet that dog?
I love how more insistent she gets as she gets told no too. Sleight of hand to deposit your bomb.
Your bomb. Who's doing it though?
And this one's gonna be set at 20 minutes.
Gotcha.
Gives us plenty of time to walk away, and then boom, boom, bada boom.
Bada bop boop. And what's your passive perception again?
My passive perception in them is 17.
Nice. I like it. Alrighty. As you set the beam, you narrowly avoid being bitten by a pipe that seems to come alive and unfurl its hood as a very particular type of creature decides to attack you.
Pipe spider. Look at Blaze go. He created a pipe spider. I'm so proud of him.
What fucking insanity are you talking about here?
He said it drew back. It said
spider.
no. He said it drew back its hood. If anything, it's a pipe. It's a pipe viper.
Oh damn! I was hoping you'd invent a spider creature.
Nope.
No, of course he wouldn't. He leaves that to us. I'm still trying to work out the stat block for spider sharks.
Spider shark.
Whatever, spider chocolates.
Yeah.
I still love how the first Miles Morales Spider-Man movie literally took the concept of Spider Pig from the goddamn Simpsons and made a fucking character. Because that's exactly what the fuck
Iron
happened.
Cobra. It's reminding me of looking. Oh fuck, what's it from? Like the. This is gonna just show just how much of a fucking child I am. But like Legends of Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu.
Jesus.
It's like the Lego snake.
But anyway, this Iron Cobra has avoided hitting you, but is now hissing at you and is ready to fight. So, Mako, go ahead and roll for initiative.
If I just back up a step, does it seem intent on following me?
I would, you never know. I guess you're gonna have to roll initiative to find out.
Or run like a pussy.
I mean, he still has to roll initiative to see if he
that's fine.
moves first. Unfortunate. So, Nyafta and Reeve, you hear a hiss from up above, and that's about all you get right now. But next round, you will be able to act. And it is now the Cobra's turn, and he is going to try and bite at Mako. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Ow.
Nice. So, you take 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
18.
Oh, let's just.
Damn. Alright.
Damn.
You feel the poison course through your veins, but it does not stop you or do anything else to you as you resist it. Okay, Mako, what are you up to?
For my action, I'm gonna use disengage.
Alrighty. You have Dis of the Engaged.
I'm gonna step back 5, and we're jumping over the banister.
Roll me an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice, to see how you land.
Yep. Let's see. Athletics. 14.
Alright, you land just fine. And you land down with Reeve and Nyafta.
Hi, spider.
It's time to go.
Oh, okay.
It's time to go real fast.
Okay.
And the last of my movement is going to be to head towards the door.
How
Alrighty.
big is Spider Shark Boy?
Well, now he's just Shark Boy again.
Yeah, I had to drop the spider to go
So-
back to my regular size.
Um,
But he a big man sitting at about 7'2".
Yep. So, Reeve, roll me some initiative. Nyafta
Hooray!
already rolled hers.
Oh, sorry, I was getting myself back to being comfortable on my. Here we go. How'd I do?
Nice.
Sorry. Bad.
Alright, so Reeve, you heard it's time to go. Where are you moving?
Am I able to? How close am I to that? Am I able to grab onto Nyafta's hands and I don't want to drag, but like run.
Run with her? Yes, but you would move at half speed.
Oh.
It isn't exactly easy to coordinate running at the same speed with people,
Indeed.
Oh.
especially when the species are different. Have you tried to pace yourself with a dog?
Yes, actually. Looks to fucking Ziggy, who I take on walks with.
Yeah, there you go.
Honestly, it's not too bad. With Frankie, though, it's a bit different. With Ziggy, it's okay.
But anyway, so you can move Niafta. It's just you move at half speed, but you can do the thing.
What if
It's
I
okay,
pick
you can
her
wait for
up
me.
and run?
It's still half.
Sad face. Forgive me, Niafta. But we gotta start. We gotta run. So I'm gonna do the full dash.
All right, so you can move 30 feet with Niafta. So you move where you want to be, and I will put Niafta next to you.
You know, maybe I should take a ruler and figure this out.
You're at 20 right now. I like counting squares.
All right, so that is Reeves' turn. Cobra!
That's kind of cringe, bro.
As it just leaps off the edge and just lands. And it looked like it took any damage at all from just leaping.
It's actually chasing motherfucker.
And it is going to try to bite you, Mr. Mako. Thankfully, a natural 1 is going to miss.
Oh wow,
To
that
roll
was
the
lucky.
chart. Has to roll the chart. Roll the chart. Roll the chart.
It's just a regular miss.
Oh. But you said it was a nat 1.
It was. It rolled on the chart and got just a regular miss.
We'll do it again.
I mean, I will when it attacks again and if it rolls a nat 1 again. But anyway, Mako, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Action, disengage, and out the door.
Alright, you run out the door. Ho-de-do! Ho-de-do!
Oh door. Oh lord.
Dog.
We all love Hodor. And he did the one thing that he was supposed to do, which was
Doors.
hold the door.
I enjoy causing trauma.
Door stuck. Door stuck. Door stuck. Door stuck.
Door stuck, please! Oh god! We're all dead!
Door stuck.
Alright, Niafta, it's your turn. What are you doing?
What are we supposed to do? Like, are we leaving? Are we
You're
cruising?
running
Are we
like
still looking for
bitches.
locations where to put the bombs?
So you placed all the bombs you had in the places that you were told to place them. And now you are running away to try and escape from the cobra that is attacking you. The doors are in front of you and are open. Once you guys get past them, you could try to close the doors on the cobra in order to, like, you know, stop it from chasing after you.
Ooh. Can I perform for the Cobra to see if I can, like, you know, like, Cobra Enchanter, like, shit?
If it was a living cobra, you think that could work. But because it is a construct, you do not think that it will work.
Oh, you're right about that. Okay, so I guess, yeah, we're moving.
Alright, did you want to carry, or, well, you know, run with Reeve? Or did you want to run on your own and then do something else?
No, I'm still running with Reeves.
Okay. Did you want to use the dash action to get double movement?
Yeah, but what would be the point if Reeve cannot follow?
So Reeve is going to follow. It's just, again, you move at half speed with Reeve. So your 30 feet becomes 15. If you took the dash action, you would have a full 30.
And where should I head towards if I wanted to, you know, get out of there?
The door.
Right in front of
And so it's just straight down. So.
Straight down. Alright then, we go.
Alrighty.
map.
So as you and Reeve run out the doors,
Okay.
and you leave the Cobra behind as best you can, because on Reeve's turn, I assume he just runs with you. Full dash.
Yeah.
You guys do manage to get away.
Nice.
as you do, you cross the street, and you do see that the Cobra emerges from the factory and like does a scan of the area, but unfortunately it is just too slow and it lost you all.
Okay.
And so as it looks around, it doesn't leave much farther than the doors. And then it slithers back inside, though it does close the doors behind it.
Smart snake. Well, I think that's a job well done.
Should be, yeah.
Let's head over to the Alchemist Guild and talk to our friend.
Alright. And how long was that last timer set for?
It was set at 20, so they're all gonna go off within 5 minutes of each other.
Got it. So as you're headed back to the Alchemist Guild, it will take you a little bit of time, and at about 20 minutes or so, the massive explosions begin to rock the evening. As, yes indeed, you have set off your bombs, your BAMs. And, yeah, the explosions fill the night, and you can see smoke and clouds of debris rising into the air. A massive alarm begins to sound, and it is loud as hell.
Oh.
And you realize you can hear it all throughout Zeleny. It's very clearly a, it's kind of like those, it's more akin to like an emergency alarm. And so, you can see that there are, what is essentially firefighters and other emergency response units rushing in that direction. You do remember Pip was actually in the process of talking to some young tinkerers about their fire suppression combat suit, which they called the flame zoot. Basically, it's kind of like a little exoskeleton that you wear, and it has canisters of fire suppressant chemicals on the backs, in the forms of like cannons. They had a minor catastrophic failure on their presentation in front of Pip, but Pip was super supportive of them and, encouraged them to basically do a redesign. And seemed to be fully supportive of them, which was really nice to see.
Aww.
I know, that's pretty much the reaction you had the last time.
They're gay.
It's pretty much the reaction that we get from this one anytime there's something cute happening.
Pretty much.
What other reaction do you want me to give?
Did we say we wanted another reaction?
I don't know, it seems like you guys are making fun of me.
I mean,
I only make fun of the people I care about.
How could we ever?
when did we ever like it? But as you guys make your way back to the Alchemist Guild, it doesn't take you long to get there, and certainly doesn't take you any amount of time at all to find your way in. However, as you're guided in, Nicodemus is there to greet you, and he is quick to greet you, and is happy to see you. But he also looks at you all concerned. So that explosion that has the response teams out, if that was you, don't tell me.
Okay.
Okay. So, what did you find down there?
I'm gonna pull out all the books and stuff that we found, and lay everything out. Even my my new special potion vial there, the Vaporizer.
Pooh Riser.
And then I'm gonna go on to explain about the sludge and the little bastards down there and everything.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. And these Kalidu, they seem to be popping up all over the place. I think we definitely need to talk to Graf. And I think, well, honestly, I think we need to consider the possibility that he's either being mind controlled or he's in cahoots with these things.
I'm all for cahoots if it means I get a smashed head.
Well, now hold on. You're talking about killing a head of a guild, and that's no small thing.
I said nothing about killing. You can smash someone's head and just put them to sleep.
Right.
Well, okay.
Like a
Jump into
Lobby.
conclusions there.
Like a logamy.
You put them to sleep, they don't sleep.
A bog log. Lobby.
What word you're looking there, sweetie, is lobotomy.
Yeah!
Oh, that's what he
Yeah.
was looking for? I honest to gods, couldn't tell.
Yeah, a lobogaminanani.
Head pats the
Right.
cute thing.
It gives off very Finding Nemo anemone vibes.
Mhm.
But, Nicodemus kind of looks at you all. Well, you did me a solid, and quite frankly, I owe you one. So I'll tell you what. You tell Pip that she's got my full support, and that frankly, I won't be working with Graf no more. And if she can think of a solution for our Guild of Fuels problem, well, then by all means, just tell me how I can help.
Okay.
He then reaches into a bag and pulls out some coins. Gives each of you 10 platinum pieces for
Nice.
the work that you did down there, because I can't imagine it was easy.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a bit of pain in the ass, but it was fun.
We were lucky.
He nods. Well, again, thanks for all your hard work.
Mm.
He then kind of looks, but if you don't mind,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, could you guys, like, make yourselves scarce? Because I don't want you to, like,
Be around.
well, a building exploded and, who knows who
That's
saw
nice
what.
to be around.
What if you end up dying because you no longer are associated with him?
Well, I've got some plans going, so we'll see how it works out.
We had to be bodyguards for Pip for a long time. We still kind of are. I don't know.
Well, for now, we'll see what happens. We gotta go talk to a friendly Grindylow before we go see Pip.
Yep.
And he nods.
Yeah.
And as he does, and as he, he basically, excuses himself, and you guys head back to the Shipwrights Guild, where Archimedes is located. And so as you arrive, he just kind of give me 1 second. All right. But as you arrive into his, into the Shipwright Guild again, he just looks at you. Well, now, I seen what happened. That's a damn shame, that. Damn shame.
I mean, if you put enough things as explosive or, flammable in such tight conflict areas, it's hypothetically always going to go.
I know, right? Just all that unstable fuel and oil and just the worst kinds of things. But hey, you know what? We're all friends now. So, I'll tell you what. As a friend, let me give you some gifts.
Yay.
I love
Yeah.
Yay. Just
Gifts.
me. Yeah, after you're great. Let's see
I
here.
want the gifts.
At this point, I just love the fact that it seems like anytime White or I are in something, we end up becoming the crime bosses.
Well, yeah, that's kind of.
No.
Problem is, White ain't here right now.
Well, yeah, man's got to do schoolwork.
I know.
I know.
I miss him. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Mr. Reeve, what armor are you wearing?
Oh fuck! What armor am I wearing? That's a good
That's why
question.
I asked you.
My armor class is 16. I'm wearing the good leather armor.
The good leather armor?
Yeah.
Nice. And your dex mod is okay. So he actually rummages around and he smiles. I got something just for you there, fish boy. And
I immediately looked to Mako, thinking he was talking about him.
he looks, no, you fish boy. That's shark boy.
I'm a fish.
Don't worry, we'll find my lava girl sometime.
Horrendous. I'm so mad you made that reference. I'm so mad.
Anyway. Just
I did not. Principal, take him to the office and have him expelled.
right? God, that was the most over the top.
You're hitting pitches of squeak that are being cut out by Discord there now, sweetie.
Squeak. He pulls out a set of shark fin armor. Shark fin, similar to leather armor in appearance. The breastplate and shoulder protectors of this armor are made from thick shark skin, or the hides of other undersea creatures, and treated for flexibility. The rest of the armor is made of softer and more flexible woven sea weave. But as he hands it to you, he smiles. This is better than what you're going to be wearing, and if you're going to be spending some more time in the water, you're definitely going to want this, because regular leather will weigh you down and will eventually, deteriorate and degrade the more you get it wet. And with that, I am going to add the shark skin armor.
And then looks to Mako, being like, I'm wearing the flesh of your ancestors.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm sure most of your ancestors digest nicely in my belly already anyway.
You know, I killed them. You kind of can't.
For you, Diafta, he kind of looks at you. So, I know you're not. Look, you don't do a whole lot of the swimming and the breathing underwater, right?
Right.
So I tell you what, I've got the perfect thing for you. And
Okay.
he pulls out a belt, and
Uh-huh.
he hands it over to you. This is a belt of, I call it a diver's belt, but it'll allow you to swim and breathe underwater.
Oh, nice. A belt.
And it's fashionable.
Right.
And so you have gained the diver's belt.
Yes.
Better than a diver's bell, am I right? That crushed people.
Do you need me to enter it on my character sheet, or you're gonna do
No,
it?
I just put it on your character sheet. Basically, what it does is that once per day, basically once a day you can activate it, and while you're underwater, you will be able to breathe and swim. You will gain a swim speed equal to your walk speed or your movement speed, and you will gain underwater breathing. It only lasts for 8 hours, but it only requires a short rest to, or rather, it's once a day for 8 hours. So,
Nice.
and it is only a prototype, so there is a chance that he can improve the design later.
Okay. That's good news.
But also, I think I need to clarify. It's only the breathing underwater that lasts for 8 hours. The swim speed is just indefinite. While you're wearing it, you have a swim speed.
Nice.
And for you, Mr. Mako, there is another thing.
If you say something like siren skin armor, I swear to God.
Which god?
Braggy, because that's the one I enjoy a lot. That's the one I have an altar to.
Oh, I was just gonna say, if we're worshiping the Emperor around here, we all gotta be very clear that we all worship the Emperor. It's okay, Inquisition. We know you're
Swear on
listening.
the Emperor's balls.
So all I'm hearing is swear by the Emperor and go breed Baggy just because I can.
I mean,
I like Braggy. He's the Norse god of creativity.
And I will go and breed him.
Alright. Let's see here. You are wielding... What is your weapon of choice there, Mr. Miyako?
Spears, if I ain't using magic.
Yeah, you've got a spear.
Otherwise, I tend to bite things and go nom nom nom.
True. Nom nom nom. Let's see. He actually pulls out a sea turtle shell. It's massive, though. Like, it's a giant sea turtle shell. And you realize it's been fashioned into a shield.
Sweet.
And so he hands it over to you. There you are there.
I like it. I could bash someone's head in with this.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. And, it'll be nice to use, because you can use it in pretty close quarters. So, make sure that you keep it around you.
Yeah, that's the plan. I ain't gonna leave my back anytime soon.
Good. You don't want to be caught without a shield. You really don't. Because sometimes you get caught without a shield and you just end up dead.
Dead, very dead.
Yeah. It's been a good day. I think from here we need to go see our friend Pip.
You let her know that the Shipwrights Guild, along with some of these other guilds, we're waiting on the word here. We want to be in the fight, and we want to, be done with Graf and his insanity.
Yeah, we'll make sure. I'll make sure to let Pip know that if there's an alleged fight that happens.
Good man. I just realized I'm an idiot. Hate everything.
What do we do?
So I kept trying to put a shield on your character sheet. And it's the spell that I kept putting on your character sheet. There we go.
Oh, if I had a nickel. I've done that so many times.
But with that, and as you guys arrive back at Pip's place, I think that is the perfect place to put a pin in this. And so, with that, I would like to thank all of you, our lovely, lovely viewers. Thank you all so very much for being here. Also, sorry, Discord has been acting up today. But thank you all so... Jesus freaking Christ. Thank you all for being here. Of course, I could not do this alone. Of course, most of the credit goes to my fantastic cast of characters. And in no particular order, let us introduce them. So, let us start with Miss Laura, the lovely Laura, playing Nyafta, our tiefling rogue bard.
Ready and bye.
Of course, next we have my brother, Mr. Masson, or Crowlot, as you all know him. He is playing Mako, our Circle of the Deep's Tiburon.
Yeah.
Hi there. I'm a shark. I tell you bite me, but I'm gonna be the one doing the biting.
And then, last but certainly not least, is Mr. Emil, playing Reeve, our Stormcloak Ranger.
I mean, he could bite, but I'll just eat you instead. Is that okay?
So
Thank
many
you.
innuendos. And I, of course,
like,
have been your Master of the
you know?
Seas, your DM extraordinaire, and your lead physician on this particular surgery, Dr. John Wolfenstein. And I would like to once again thank you all so very much for watching. And until next time, and the next surgery, I'll see you later. Until then, stay
Bye-bye.
healthy, my friends.
Wah!